Okay, so setup wise now, as we said, bring that front foot back just a little bit. A couple of inches, it just opens up your hip just to help yourself kind of just turn around that front foot, okay? If it gets a bit too square, it gets a bit stuck, and then you sort of have to make an adjustment, back it up, and it's going to cause that kind of thinny shots. But you can see there it's set up now, that left-hand one. I wouldn't say you're leaning on the left-hand one because you're still kind of level, but you just you're pushing a bit more weight down to that left side, okay? It just gets you in a slightly more forward position. Helps get that club coming down on a better angle, okay? And if we watch these swings sort of together as they go back, okay? Backswing's okay. Look at the length on that right-hand one there. And that club's a lot of hinge. Yeah, exactly. A big backswing there, okay? As we start coming at the golf ball here now, if we sort of do this slowly, okay? As you start coming in the right-hand one about here, just watch your kind of, I zoom in a little bit closer there and there. And I'll put some line down. Straight down there. And then straight down there. As we start coming in, you can see now on the left, your Nike swoosh is sort of staying on that red line, striking the ground there. Look at the one on the right. It's actually starting just right of the lines we look there now, and look where you're going now. You're going back. So impact here now, okay, your hands kind of behind the golf ball. This right wrist is flat, so this right wrist has done a bit of this to try and get under the ball. Now, if it's a good lie, you may well get away with it, okay? If it's a tight lie, you won't. If we just look here at those two positions in terms of where your body position is, the left-hand one there, you're in a straight line basically down there, where if we go from your lead foot on that one, you're leaning back. Okay, so as you come to the goal now, you're going to whiz it across the green. You can see your wrists there now have not even gone past your left thigh, whereas this one, they've gone past because you're turning around that left position, left thigh more. Look at the difference in the arms there. Everything's a lot more to target. This one here is all kind of like tucked up, partly because your weight's going away from the target, so now your arms can't really... Where can they go? Okay, just keep, exactly. So your swing then becomes a little bit too much kind of very steep, and then this way, as opposed to that way. If the arc of the swing can be shallower and sort of coming into the ground a bit more on a descending blow that's created by setup and technique. It's not you just thinking, oh, I'll hit the ground and then just slamming into the ground. No. We still want the club to be working fairly shallow, but pushing into that left foot, just going to get you the strike that we're looking for. I mean, these are playing off like the tightest lies you could probably hope for. I mean, see the ball there, that's in mud, and you hit the ball there cleanly, then a bit of turf, and away you go. And you see your lower half and that right knee kind of moving in towards the left knee, pivoting around that left foot. Really, really good movement, okay? This one here now. Even see your left heel and left foot sort of starting to move a little bit as your weight comes off that foot. If the weight comes off that foot can move back this way, as you can see. Bit of a twist there in that left ankle, as you're sort of going that way. And that's just because the weight has come off. And again, that's a very kind of scoopy-ish kind of sensation, whereas the left-hand one there, we can see some much more kind of on the left side, downward kind of movement, not trying to flick it and scoop it, okay? So, summary. Push into that left heel, left foot back, should I say first, just to open up the hips, make it a little bit easier for you to make this move. Push that weight down into that left foot a bit more, okay? So just feel a bit like sort of a pressure down here. And then swing-wise now we can keep, for me it's about that sort of angling that right wrist there. So we can keep that there. So on the way back though, create a little bit there as you go back here. Don't sort of lock it and lift it and then way up here, okay? Take it back a little bit, then just keep in that angle on that right wrist as your body weight now stays forward, okay? At this point here now, that is literally on the edge of where your hands could be. If your hands were sort of a smidgen further behind the golf ball, your club's going to bottom out a bit earlier, okay? Your club will basically bottom out. Look where your hands are there on the The club's going to bottom out where your hands are, okay, in relation to the body, okay? When the club, should I say, catches up with the hands, is where the club's going to bottom out. So if your hands are here, and the club is down there, that's where the club's going to catch up with the... and then exactly, thinning it, topping it, or hitting the ground behind the ball and miss-hitting it, okay? Excellent, very good. Right.